All right, The Real Housewives of Atlanta just wrapped up its 11th season. Kandi Burruss has been with the show since season 2, which means she's seen a lot of drama over the years.
But before we get into Housewives, we had to ask Kandi about her new 12-city tour. It's a steamy tour. It kicks off this week on May 2nd in Chicago. How spicy are we getting with this?
Extremely spicy.
Sum it up for us.
They gave just a little taste of it on The Real Housewives, and it's very risque. I mean, I'm giving people, it's a costume party with a sex dungeon theme, okay? So everybody has to wear a sex dungeon costume, okay? And it's a variety show with special guests that we have that are coming in.
What should I wear? What do the women wear?
Oh, the women wear almost nothing. No, I mean, it's like you can wear as much as you want, or as or as little as you want. It's all about bringing out your alter ego and just having fun with it. Okay. We do have some erotic performers, but then I also have like Tamar Braxton is performing. I have Trina performing. Shamari DeVoe is coming.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes,
oh, cool.
yes, she's gonna be on the tour with me. I mean, and I have a lot of surprise pop-up guests that are gonna come in each city. Like, it's really crazy.
Sounds
like
really
I'm
fun.
gonna have. I got a money box where people can come in if they put honey on their body and stick the money to it. Whatever money you stick to yourself, you can take with you.
I'm texting Tara to get my sex dungeon costume out of storage real quick.
What do the guys wear at these things?
I don't know.
That seems like a wild, wild show. Can you imagine?
That would be fun.
Yeah.
Kandi was on Celebrity Big Brother. If you didn't know, it was this winter with her dungeon tour mate, Tamar Braxton. But how would her Real Housewives castmates do in the Big Brother house?
So Kandi thinks Portia and Cynthia would do the best. She says people would underestimate them. But who would do the worst? Watch.
I don't think Nene would be able to deal with being in a house with people that she never gets to leave the house, and she's just there the entire time with people that she may or may not get along with. No.
It's a lot.
It'll be a whole lot.
Yeah. I mean, talking about Nene, were you surprised that she was so shut down during the reunion?
Ooh, that eye roll.
Well, I just, it was typical Nene stuff to me. I mean, she was giving us, oh, I'm the HBIC, I'm this, I'm that. Yeah.
When the hot mic moment, she discussed it. She said that you weren't important.
Kandi's not important.
First of all, I don't have to lie about anything. I wanted Kandi.
What was the deal with that? What do you think she meant by that?
You know what's so funny? Like, everybody was like, why didn't you go off? Why didn't you get upset? Well, first of all, she's the last person I look at to validate me. But at the same time, when she first said it, honestly, the way I took it was, she and I aren't really friends. So if I bring somebody to the party that she doesn't like, that's not important. She's like, I mean, it doesn't matter if you brought, what matters to her is that Cynthia, who is her close friend, did not make her aware that, another person was coming that she didn't care for. So that's the way I took it when I was sitting there, and that's why I didn't really, react. But, maybe I should have reacted.
Yeah, in hindsight, would you have?
Not really, because I'm just like, what am I going to say? I am important.
Yeah.
You already know you're important, right?
Like, girl, clearly I got a lot going on, and what you say is not really important to me either.
So Cynthia and Nene kind of go back and forth. Do you think that they're ultimately going to come back as friends?
Well, lately, it has seemed like a pretty strong standoff on both sides. Like, both of them are like,
No one's giving in.
Yeah, I don't know if either one have an interest of fixing things right now. But you never know. That's how I look at it.
You never know in that world. But a lot of the drama at the end of the season revolved around Kandi bringing back former castmate Kenya Moore to Cynthia's event.
Oof.
We, of course, had to ask about Kenya's possible return once again. How likely do you think that Kenya Moore would come back full-time?
I hope very likely. I think it's very likely. I mean, I guess it depends on whatever her Kenya and production discuss.
Yeah.
Whatever they work out.
You'd be very happy about that.
Yeah, I mean, I've said it to everybody from the beginning. From the time they said she wasn't coming back, I was over there like, hey, she needs to be back.
She's coming back, okay.
I've been
saying
that.
How'd you feel when you found out that Nene brought Phaedra Parks to Andy Cohen's baby shower?
I was in the Big Brother house when that happened, so I didn't find out until
later.
after I came out.
Did it soften it a little bit? Probably because you got out of the Big Brother house and
I
then
didn't really care. It's like, for me, I kind of expect that from, Nene. I mean, it's just like, to me, it's like, she's kind of, in my mind, kind of tit for tat. So, okay, well, you brought Kenya to this party. I'm going to bring Phaedra to this party. And it's like,
So funny.
okay.
She's trying to get at you, but you're actually locked away and don't have communication.
Yeah, I don't even care. Like, I don't care. You know, it's like, you do what you got to do.
If Phaedra comes back to the show, you okay with it?
No.
No, absolutely not.
I mean, no.
Like, don't want it to happen.
You know, and for me, it's like, if that's what they want to do, that's fine. You know, I'm cool, but I just won't be a part of that, you know?
Okay. All right, now fans will remember that Phaedra Parks hasn't been on the show since she allegedly started a rumor that her former best friend Kandi tried to drug and rape cast member Portia Williams. Now, Kandi went on to tell us about that whole situation.
Especially in this whole cancel culture we have right now. Everybody wants to get canceled for everything. So if somebody is like, you know, drugging people and doing this, we're canceling them. We want them arrested. We want action taken. But do we ever think about that person, that if that person's innocent and a person lied on them, what happens to that person? They just get to walk away and then nothing happens.
And then live with, that. Right?
Yeah, it's just like, okay, like, oh, get back to work as usual.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I mean, I just, you know, I don't have a problem with, you know, her being a part of the thing. I'm just saying I don't want us to have to deal with each other. That's all. So, you know, I would take my break and let her do it if that's what it is. It's no big deal.
And Marlo Thomas has been on the show on and off as either a friend or of a guest since season 4, but in recent years, she's gotten a lot more screen time, so we wanted to know if Kandi thought she would get a peach next season and become a full-fledged housewife.
You know, I mean, to be fair to Marlo, I feel, because I was actually, you know, producing another show a while back that she was supposed to be a part of. I feel like nobody has ever given her a chance to tell her personal story. And that's the difference between a housewife peach holder and a friend of the show. Like, you get to see our personal life story outside of the group. And I feel like she definitely has an interesting story.
And I guess the other question would be, would she want that? Do you think she would want to tell her story?
She definitely would.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I know she would.
Yeah, because,
She'll
you
be
know,
on another show.
Okay, but I mean, you know, sometimes people are like, okay, I don't want to reveal everything about my life. When you get to that level, it's all coming out.
Yeah, but I mean, she's been taking the heat just from being a friend, so she might as well get the benefits.
All right, we also had to check in on something exciting going on during Kandi's personal life right now. Watch this.
Before you go, we were hoping to get an update on your surrogacy plan. How far along are you on the journey? Can you give us any updates?
I can't tell you everything, but we definitely moved forward. And, you know, I'm praying that all continues to go well.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, congrats on that.
Well, we'll definitely be looking out for more news on Kandi's surrogacy. Very exciting time for her.
Everybody, make sure to get your tickets to the Welcome to the Dungeon tour. She is going to be in 12 different cities throughout the month of May. If you're in Atlanta, go to eat at one of the 3 locations of Kandi's restaurant. Really amazing. OLG. Check it out.